So Police Now is a really innovative way of bringing new, different types of people into policing, particularly into a very sensitive area, neighbourhood policing, working with communities. And so they bring something new and they bring something fresh and exciting. While they were here, the interns focused, I think, in two ways. One is on receiving information from us and guidance and insight into what we do, therefore they receive training and coaching and access to our people. We all know that police forces have a lot of data, they sometimes struggle to make the best use of it, and the dark data proposition from PA is very helpful in combining different data sets to come up with really innovative answers.
Personally, I was very, very excited to have the opportunity to have a bunch of people looking into what dark data could mean for policing. And this is partly because it's part of my remit at the moment to look into how we can take dark data to our public services clients. And policing is one of the accounts that we've identified as an account team to work with within PA to really think through what dark data means for policing. And why have we identified that account? Because actually in all of the work we've done with policing to date, we know that there's a lot of data that exists within the policing sector, and our clients are saying that they have all this data and they're not really sure what to do about the data. So for me, it was really nice to be able to have a group of people come in through the Police Now interns to actually focus on helping us to start the journey into understanding what dark data could mean for policing. Dark data is PA's approach to helping our clients understand how to derive value from the data that they routinely collect and hold, but they don't really do anything with. And essentially, dark data is about helping them become more data-driven and more evidence-based in their work. What we want to do is get together within PA and start to think about broadening those out a little bit more to include some of the more strategic type hypotheses that we know that our clients are dealing with. And then using that and combining that with the types of data that we know exist within policing and starting to have a think about how we might go about approaching a dark data project within policing.
So what we've always found with the work that Police Now graduates have done for us is it gives us a really good starting point. It gives us a really good conversation piece. We can bring our own insights from other sectors, but having people who are actually living and working in the sector giving us their views on it is tremendously helpful and helps us get to the next level much quicker with our clients.
The Police Now interns actually have done a great job in helping us to start to think through some of what the hypothesis could look like within policing. They've also done a great job in thinking through and informing us of the types of data that exist within policing that without them would have been a little bit more difficult to really get a handle on.
And it's really central to how we work, to listen to them, to understand what they see on a day-to-day basis. And we often say we're as happy in the custody suite as we are in the boardroom. It's really important to understand the reality of something as important and as critical as policing. So having the interns here is a really great way to have that on tap. They're all young and interested and excited about the work that they do. They bring a real energy, which we've noticed coming in, which is fantastic. And we can really embrace and engage with that to make sure that we get a really deep understanding of what the reality of the situation is for people who work in this day to day.